Welcome back to Old War Stories with Uncle Jay. This one is entitled Shopper's World. Oh, this was bad. This was a fucking horror show. Over the years, growing up, my mother, my father had some friends that lived in New Jersey. And one lived in this part of Jersey, and the other one lived not far from there. And also, my uncle lived in New Jersey as well. So we took a trip into Jersey a number of times a year, three, maybe four times a year. And there was a place, especially on the way to this first friend, called Shopper's World. It was a clothing store. I think they might even still be in business. I didn't research this, but they certainly were, at least at the time. Another key, very, very important factor is the fact that at the time, I don't know if this is still true today, but at the time, New Jersey had no sales tax on clothing. Well, well, well. So here we were. This is going to be 1993-ish, somewhere in there. That summer, we had a cruise booked. My mother and father, my sister and I, we had a cruise booked. And we were going on this cruise for the Caribbean. And we're going to stop at Cozumel, Mexico, and all the ports of call around there. So, anyways, my mother would go to Shopper's World. Now, my dad would stop there because he drove. So, I don't know why he didn't just keep the damn car moving. But I guess he figured because they had good prices on stuff and no tax, that she's going to have to shop, and this is his chance to get a deal. Well, every fucking time that we went to Jersey, we had to stop at Shopper's World. So we would leave at, I don't know, 11 a.m., 10 a.m., take an hour or so to get to Jersey over the bridge and that. And then Shopper's World. 3-4 hours would go by. And my sister and I were just pissing and moaning the whole time as my mother just shopped for clothes incessantly, just on and on and on and on and on, and it just wouldn't end. So we were dragging at this point. We didn't even want to go. It was such a horrible experience dealing with her, walking around the fucking store for hours and hours and hours. And she bought shit that never saw the light of day. Or if it did once. I don't remember if she bought these two outfits at Shopper's World, but she bought them for the upcoming cruise. Oh my God. This one I will never fucking forget was a white blouse and white pants. And it had a picture screen printed like a t-shirt kind of thing. Screen printed of like a chili pepper with a face on it or something. And on one of the pants legs near the ankle, it had the same thing. And she bought that. I said, what the fuck are you possibly doing with that? Well, we're going to Mexico. Fucking really? Are you serious? I don't know if she even wore it or even fucking brought it on the cruise. And then there was another one that had maybe a ship's steering wheel and a ship and some water or something like that. I said, what the fuck are you buying that for? Oh, well, it's a nautical theme. Worn once, I think. For the life of me, I can't believe that. And then when she was finally done going through every single rack of clothing in this store, in her section, she'd say to my father, Jack, what do you need? Just yell across the store like she was wearing a dark blouse. I don't need anything, Fran. Shut up. Let's go. And I'm saying, I'd say to him, so why the fuck did you stop here? Shut up. This is your mother's thing. All right, kids, come on. Girls section right over here. What do you want? What do you need? What do you need? Do you need this? Do you need that? And she starts picking things off the rack. How about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? And we get to the register, and they ring this shit up, and the bill was $150, $200, $250 fucking dollars of shit that she's never gonna fucking wear. But it was still a good deal, and there was no tax. Oh my fucking God. It was so nerve-wracking. And it finally got to the point where my sister and I said, we're going to sit in the car. And we sat in the fucking car, and them two went in, and we sat there. And this wasn't the kind of time where people would come by, oh, they left their kids in the car without the AC on or anything. No, we didn't have that kind of shit going on. We rolled the windows down if it was hot out, and if it was cold out, we just had to fucking sit there and freeze. That's all there was to it. It was that simple. There wasn't any of this, oh my God, they went to their trunk and their child is in the back seat. They're at the car, and they call the cops on these people. People are fucked in the goddamn head, and my mother was too, for buying all this shit. Almost a guarantee she still has this tucked away in one of the fucking 8 closets in the house somewhere where she'll never find it and never wear it. All these hours and then we would say to our dad, my sister and I, how come she gets to spend $250, but like for me, for example, I couldn't get a goddamn nickel for the gumball machine. We got absolute shit as kids. Now, I don't know how much my dad made, and we were not rich by any means, but we certainly weren't poor. There was enough money to pay the bills every month. There wasn't anything, well, we're going to have to, and we had to tighten our belts every now and again, so to speak. So, money was tight, but it wasn't that tight where you can't pay for stuff. But even so, and then $250. Like that's $1,000 a year. And we couldn't get shit, my sister and I. My sister would want a CD. What did they go for? $15.99 back in the day? $17.99? I don't know. Brand new. But no. Can't have that. Let's let your mother go shopping and that. It was horrible. And I'll never forget how horrible all of those experiences many times were. That about wraps it up for this episode of Old War Stories with Uncle Jay. Thank you so kindly for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.